What's going on, vibers? It's your boy J.S. Vaughn. And guess what, y'all? We back with another one. Today's track is called My Fellow Americans by your boy Kid. You know what I mean? Let's jump into this, man. Matter of fact, I listened to the first 20 seconds of this track. I was like, fuck this, man. I gotta use this junk right here for my reaction video today. So it's my pick, you know what I mean? So let's jump into it. You know what I mean? Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go. I ain't got the lyrics.
Yeah. We live in a country that prints its own money, so how are we broke if we make it ourselves?
We live in a country that prints it ourselves, but how are we broke if we print it ourselves? Hold up, man. Let's go back, man.
Yeah. We live in a country that prints its own money, so how are we broke if we make it ourselves?
If we make it ourselves, how are we broke if we make it ourselves? That's a fact, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. We live in a country that prints its own money, so how are we broke if we make it ourselves? How is it that we're in debt to every country, but the Americans represent wealth? Why is it we send...
How are we in debt to all these motherfucking countries and whatnot? But like, man, America is what? Let's go.
Make it ourselves. How is it that we're in debt to every country, but the Americans represent wealth? Why is it we send our people to war just to bring them home and give them nothing to help?
Woo! How the fuck we sending freaking people to war? And when they come back, man, we ain't got nothing for them, man. We ain't got nothing, you know?
The Americans represent wealth. Why is it we send our people to war just to bring them home and give them nothing to help? Lose a fucking limb and think about it every time they see that medal sit on a shelf. My fellow Americans, I ain't impressed with the way that we hold our composure.
Yo, let's go, man. Cosign, let's go.
Every time they see that medal sit on a shelf. My fellow Americans, I ain't impressed with the way that we hold our composure. And everyone has the rights to an opinion just like you have rights to be voters. You're left of your...
Everybody got a right to their own opinions, just like we have the right to our votes. You know what I mean? That's some real shit right there, yo. You know what I mean?
Composure. And everyone has the rights to an opinion, just like you have rights to be voters. You're left or you're right, and you all pick a side, and you're down with the party you roll with. You're blue or you're red, and now
Damn, let's go, man. This guy is talking the truth right here. Let's hear it, yo.
You're left or you're right, and you all pick a side, and you're down with the party you roll with. You're blue or
Listen.
you're red, and now everyone knows it. And when you go out, you look over your shoulder, cause now you're recruited and all.
Bro. Yo, man, this fact's like on some real shit. It's like that's how I kind of feel. That's how I feel about like political freaking drama. You know what I mean? It's basically gang movements, you know what I mean? It's like if you're Republican and whatnot, you're gonna stick to your Republican side. If you're a Democrat and whatnot, you're gonna stick to your Democratic side and whatnot. And when it's time to have a freaking a rational conversation with anybody that's on the left side or right side and shit, motherfuckers get confused and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, due to the fact that you don't agree with your political viewpoints and whatnot, that doesn't mean you can't have a constructive conversation about certain things that happen in a nation and whatnot. You know what I mean? The division is crazy and the division is stupid. You know what I mean? And I just wish that people would realize that a little bit more. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man, it's sick, you know?
You're blue or you're red, and now everyone knows it. And when you go out, you look over your shoulder, cause now you're recruited, and all of a sudden you're part of a stereotype that you ain't.
Now you're part of a stereotype that you ain't. Come on, let's go.
When you go out, you look over your shoulder, cause now you're recruited, and all of a sudden you're part of a stereotype that you ain't with. You show when they call, you pull up in your car.
You see, now you part of a stereotype that you ain't with. You know what I mean? Cause you basically you basically sign your freaking name to that freaking Democrat, Republican, whatever party that you claim and whatnot. You know what I mean? So whatever that freaking party does or gets whatever that party says or does and whatnot, you're part of it. So therefore you feel that you have to support it, even if you don't support it. That's the sad part. You know what I mean? You might not support it, but you don't want to say anything because that's your party. You know what I mean?
Recruited, and all of a sudden you're part of a stereotype that you ain't with. You show when they call you, pull up in your car to the rallies and show the ops hatred. Get mad at each other, then run through your cities like fuck what we feel, let's break shit. And you fail to see it's the same shit. It's pretty much being on gang shit.
Bars, man. It's pretty much on being gang. See, I called it in the beginning. Like I told you, I listened to the first 30 seconds of the track, man. I ain't even hear this part yet, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you, like, on some real shit, yo, like, yo, that's why I said, you know what I mean? Sometimes I don't know how to express myself in words and whatnot, you know what I mean? So I'm never going to be one of them people that come off with a very preachy shit. But like, when I get the right tracks and whatnot that symbolize exactly how I feel about what's going on in the world and whatnot, I'm definitely going to freaking co-sign somebody that feels the same way, you know what I mean? And could articulate it in a better form and whatnot. And this dude is doing pretty good job at it, you know what I mean?
Fuck what we feel, let's break shit. And you fail to see it's the same shit. It's pretty much being on gang shit. The system you love has been fucking you and you don't even know.
Yo, man, hold up, man.
It's the same shit. It's pretty much being on gang shit. The system you love has been fucking you and you don't even know that you're bent over. And everybody
he said the system that's been fucking you and you don't even know that you already bend over. That's facts, man. You lost in the matrix, bro. Let's go.
The system you love has been fucking you and you don't even know that you're bent over. And everybody with a fucking opinion is a politician just because they went and voted.
Woo.
I'll say what you're thinking is cool. Just don't write my shit out a meme if you quote it. And everything you learned in school doesn't make it true just because somebody wrote it.
Everything you learned in school that don't make it true because somebody told it. Let's go.
My shit out of meme if you quote it. And everything you learned in school doesn't make it true just because somebody wrote it. My fellow Americans, their intent, carelessness,
multiply while we divided.
Their intent, carelessness. My fellow Americans, their intent, carelessness. My fellow and you know this shit's just a joke. If our president came from reality shows, now I can't leave my house without a mask. Guess that's the new age normality, bro. Just do what you're told or else you hate this country. Like give us your guns and then cough up your money. Restrictions are set, so be in before curfew. And now these conspiracy theories ain't funny. Now it's too close to your house. Your wife and your kids gotta deal with this shit. Now it's got you thinking like, what if this shit hits the fan? Well fuck it, then I got enough bullets. Damn, you rather look on Facebook than to put a book in your face?
Ooh, wow. Shit. What the fuck?
This shit hits the fan. Well fuck it, then I got enough bullets. Damn, you rather look on Facebook than to put a book in your face? Ain't that a shame? Everyone the same, ain't no one to blame but us. But you say, well okay, let's be cavemen. Act out of impulse, back to the basics. Slowing impatience. Now we got a formula for this new generation. While they watch the race for the seat like a game of domination. But why do we gotta be thinking like this? In the land of the free and the home of the brave. United we stand, but divided we fall. Yeah, divided.
Hold up, man. Hold up. That shit, the way that he said that shit was ill.
Now we got a formula for this new generation. While they watch the race for the seat like a game of domination. But why do we gotta be thinking like this? In the land of the free and the home of
the land of the free, the home of the brave.
The brave. United we stand, but divided we fall. Yeah, divided we fall.
United we stand, divided we fall, son. You know what I mean? That's a fact, man. You know, the united we stand, divided we definitely gonna fall. You know what I mean? So and I always say that shit, yo. That he said a couple of things that I wouldn't have said, but at the end of the day, it's still the same thing. You know what I mean? We doing things, we being moved in different ways and shit. You know what I mean? And it's very easy to actually freaking like I said on some. I always say that shit, man. You know what I mean? We might not have the same opinions on a lot of freaking things and shit. You know what I mean? But the main things that run through or the main freaking things that are the same as blood runs through all our veins and whatnot. We all care about our families no matter what color we are, or what how much money we have in our freaking pockets and things like that. We all have like instincts that we care about our families and kids and shit. You know what I mean? So if we have all these core similarities and whatnot, all them things that divide us is minor. You know what I mean? We could always work through them shits with effort. You know what I mean? Without effort and whatnot, we just wasting our time and shit and going back to our camps and fighting. You know what I mean? And the fight is not just affecting us as adults. It's also it's leaking down to our kids and shit. You know what I mean? So, yo, on both sides, man, all that shit needs to come to a head where we come together. It stop all the divisiveness and whatnot. That shit is not cool, man.
In the land of the free and the home of the brave. United we stand, but divided we fall. Yeah, divided we fall in our grave. Damn, my daddy.
Divided we fall in our graves.
Would tell me when I was a kid, don't talk politics inside the bar.
He said, don't talk politics inside the bar. That's facts, man. Let's go.
Divided we fall in our grave. Damn, my daddy would tell me when I was a kid, don't talk politics inside the bar. But now with this new age technology, you can't talk politics inside your car.
You can't talk politics inside your car, son. That's a fact.
But now with this new age technology, you can't talk politics inside your car. Your TV can listen, your cell phone can listen, they'll hear you wherever you are. Big brother is watching and you're safe from nothing, you're already on the radar.
My fellow Americans, their intent, carelessness.
Yo, like I said, man, I'm a fan of Kid, you know what I mean, dude. When he spitting and the shit, yo, he spit the truth majority of the time, and his bars is like vicious. The way that his flow is on point and whatnot, and the subject matter that he chooses to spit on at times is very freaking focused and very on point. You know what I mean? You get a lot of rappers nowadays and whatnot. They talk and they don't really, they're not talking about much and whatnot. You know what I mean? Whenever you are a rapper and whatnot, and your content is about things that are affecting the freaking nation and that are actually current, you know what I mean? It makes sense. You know what I mean? I related to a lot of shit that he has said, you know what I mean? It's just like basically the things that the majority of things that I agree was like, yo, man, shit. It's all on some division shit. It doesn't matter about where you stand on the field. You know what I mean? You might be a Republican, you might be a Democratic, you might be a Libertarian, you might be so and so. Just fill in the blank. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. The whole freaking party system is meant to divide. You know what I mean? And the more that you understand that, the more you understand that why there's so much conflict in the states and whatnot. And like he said, yo, when you gonna realize that you already been down and motherfuckers already got the freaking shit. You already been down for this shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, yo. Dope ass track, you know what I mean? I like the energy coming out of it. Like I said, this is my request, you know what I mean? So you already know I'm digging it from the jump and whatnot. I don't even give a fuck if it gets a lot of views or not, but I just enjoyed it and I wanted to share it with you guys, you know what I mean? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this track as much as I did. If you guys did and you want more tracks from Kid or any other mother bleeper and whatnot, put it down there, or any other type of videos, put it down there in the comment section. If you like this video and you want to tell me what your favorite bar is, put it down there in the comment section as well. You see this right here is my motherfucking thumb. I need y'all to take y'all motherfucking thumbs and throw it all the way up to the motherfucking sky and shit. Show me some love and support in that way. Another way you guys can show me some love and support is by subscribing to the channel right down there all day long. And that's about it. I'm gonna check you guys out next time on the next video. Peace out, one love, and I'm out. You already know, fam. Let's go.